Hey, what's up guys? It's Jordan. Today's next to my Pokemon top 5s. This is top 5 rock types. So of course, two things to note before we start. Firstly, this list will not include legendaries. I plan on making a whole list in the future just for them. And secondly, this top 5 is based on my personal favourites. It's possible to list the best because everyone has different opinions. So if you don't agree with my top 5, make sure you let me know yours in the comment section below. And of course, make sure you hit that like button because you know your support is greatly appreciated. So let's get this countdown started. In a number 5 spot, we've got Corsola. Yes, this is a very odd Pokemon for my list. I bet none of you expected to see a Corsola on my list. Corsola is definitely not my favourite rock Pokemon, that's why it's in number 5. But I still love Corsola. Don't worry, I'm going to explain why. I remember the first time I ever saw Corsola was in the anime. It was the one that Misty caught. I just loved the idea of Corsola. I just loved the look of it. It was cool seeing the moves that it had because it wasn't like other Pokemon that Misty had. Because Misty always has just water type Pokemon. So having a water and rock type Pokemon, it was just different for a team. And I loved the moveset it had. Having Spike Cannon, it had Recover. Misty's Corsola kicked ass. And then when it got hurt, it would always just recover and then just be good as new. I always loved Corsola in the anime. And I've used Corsola in the games too. And Corsola is not a bad Pokemon to use. Definitely not the best Pokemon to use. But still not a bad Pokemon to use. I just really like Corsola. Just all around really cool Pokemon. Corsola is in the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we've got Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is just a really cool Pokemon. Definitely one of the best fossil Pokemon that there is. Aerodactyl is one of the only fossil Pokemon that can fly. And I just love that about it. It's just got an awesome design, great moveset. In Gen 6 it gets a Mega Evolution. No other fossil Pokemon got Mega Evolution. Only Aerodactyl. You didn't see Armastar or Kabutops get a Mega Evolution. You saw Aerodactyl get a Mega Evolution because Aerodactyl is one of the most popular fossil Pokemon there is. Aerodactyl is just such a cool Pokemon. I absolutely love using Aerodactyl. Some of you may think the Aerodactyl's Mega Evolution looks a bit silly. I don't. I think it works well for a fossil Pokemon. If Aerodactyl wasn't a fossil Pokemon, I would think it's a bit weird, but I think because it is a fossil Pokemon, the Mega Evolution doesn't look too bad. Aerodactyl is just a great Pokemon. Because Aerodactyl is a fossil Pokemon, all fossil Pokemon are rock types, and because this is only a top 5, it's safe to say that Aerodactyl is my favourite fossil Pokemon. Aerodactyl is just an absolutely awesome Pokemon. Aerodactyl is in the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we've got the powerful Tyranitar. I absolutely love dark Pokemon. So for Tyranitar to be rock and dark, that's just a great typing. Tyranitar is just an absolutely awesome Pokemon. I know there's lots of names people like to give Tyranitar, like King Nappy calls it Drax. Other people have different names for Tyranitar. My name for Tyranitar is Godzilla. There's no other name that I can call Tyranitar. Tyranitar is just a huge, scary, awesome Pokemon. Great moveset. Just absolutely awesome Pokemon. I love Tyranitar in the anime. They make Tyranitar so cool in the anime. They've made Tyranitar so cool in the games. It gets a Mega Evolution in Gen 6. Tyranitar just has everything working for it. The only thing that's weird about Tyranitar is Pupitar. Only because, like, Larvitar you can see will become Tyranitar, but Pupitar is just an odd look. Not that it's a bad thing, I do like Pupitar, it's just the design wise, it's weird, but still awesome. And I'm pretty sure that Tyranitar becomes rock dark when it becomes Tyranitar. I'm pretty sure, because I know Larvitar is only rock type. And then Pupitar I'm sure is only rock type too. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I just think Tyranitar is absolutely awesome Pokemon. Definitely one of my favourite dark Pokemon, and I absolutely love dark types. Tyranitar is in the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we've got the powerful Rhydon. Ever since Rhydon first came out, I absolutely loved Rhydon. And to anyone who does not know, fun fact about Rhydon, Rhydon was the first Pokemon ever created. Yes, there's lots of different Pokemon that came first. You got Pokemon like Bulbasaur, you've got Arceus, you've got Mew. Everyone has different opinions on who the first Pokemon was. Rhydon was the first Pokemon created. Rhydon was created before any of those other first Pokemon. Rhydon is the first Pokemon. Rhydon is just an awesome Pokemon. Amazing moveset. Rhydon can learn Surf, which is absolutely odd, being a rock type. But I'll go with it because Rhydon's just awesome. Knowing Surf just works in its favour, it makes it even cooler. Rhydon has an awesome design. I loved Rhydon in the anime. I remember the episode where Ash and his friends were on this island. There was a couple of Pokemon that were like giant. Because I remember there was a giant Pidgeot. I remember there was one other giant Pokemon, and then there was a giant Rhydon. And it was just huge. It just chased everyone. It was great. And I remember, I'm pretty sure Blaine had a Rhydon. And I remember it burst Pikachu, and Pikachu was using Thunderbolt, and its horn stopped Pikachu's attacks from working. That and Rhydon is rock and ground, so yeah, that's probably why it stopped Pikachu's attack. That was really cool. I loved Rhydon in the anime, loved Rhydon in the games. Rhydon's just an awesome Pokemon, awesome moveset. Rhydon is one of the only Pokemon that I like better than its final form. I'd happily just keep Rhydon and give it an Eevee-Light. Because I was so disappointed when I saw Rhyperior. It doesn't look that good. I'm happy just to keep a Rhydon, thank you. I'll evolve Magmar, I'll evolve Electabuzz, but I will not evolve my Rhydon. I love Rhydon. Rhydon is in the number 2 spot. Coming in at number 1 spot, we go to the most newest generation. We've got Tyrantrum. Haha, got ya. I said the Aerodactyl was my favourite fossil Pokemon. I lied. Absolutely love Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum is my favourite fossil Pokemon. My favourite rock Pokemon. Absolutely love Tyrantrum. It's the first fossil Pokemon to get part dragon typing. Pretty much everyone can agree with me on this. When you think of dinosaurs, I'm pretty sure the first thing you would think of is a T-Rex. So we've been waiting for generations to bring out a T-Rex Pokemon. Finally, in Gen 6, they did it. They brought out Tyron and Tyrantrum, rock and dragon types. If being a T-Rex wasn't cool enough, they gave it part dragon typing. Absolutely awesome. I always, since Gen 6 came out, used Tyrantrum. Doesn't matter what game I was playing. X and Y, I had Tyrantrum on both of them. Absolutely love Tyrantrum. The only thing I'm disappointed about is that I do not have a shiny Tyrantrum. I want that damn blue Tyrantrum. Who wouldn't want a blue T-Rex? I do. If anyone has a shiny Tyrantrum and they don't want it, I'll take it off them. I'm happy to take it off them. Tyrantrum is just an absolutely awesome Pokemon. I'm glad all fossil Pokemon are rock types. It meant I could say that Tyrantrum is my favourite rock type. Absolutely love Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum, definitely my favourite rock type. Probably one of my favourite dragon types too. Tyrantrum's just an absolutely awesome Pokemon. I'll always love Tyrantrum. It was definitely worth the wait. Tyrantrum is easily my number 1 favourite rock type. Well, there you go. That's my top 5 rock type Pokemon. Like I said, if you didn't agree with this top 5, make sure you let me know yours in the comment section below. And of course, make sure you subscribe to me if you're not already. That way you can see future Pokemon top 5s. Thanks for watching, guys. And because I've done rock types, there's one other type that's slightly similar to rock type. What can you guess that is? That is my next top 5. So until then, see you next time.